Happy Flossmas, everyone. This is Jessie. This is Bobo Jessie Stitches, and welcome to my channel. I can't leave these on very long. Apologies, I've got a cough from wearing my mask. But hi, everyone. It's been a second. How is everyone doing? Doing good? Well, I'm Jessie. This is Bobo Jessie Stitches, and this is going to be my Flossmas channel for the next few days until Christmas Day. And today will be a quasi Flosstube / Flossmas video as I give you my November updates. This is not the reboot. This is not the rebrand. That's still forthcoming. And I have my ideas, and I'm looking forward to that. But I am going to share my November stitching progress updates for everybody. But of course, please check in on my Instagram at Jessie C. I'm sorry, yeah. What is my Instagram? Boba_Jessie C. That's in the show notes. So check me out there, which is where I've been trying, and although not very successfully, posting a little bit more on my stitching progress as I go throughout the month. But of course, all being well, there will be a daily Flossmas video as I open up my countdown boxes and then show you some daily stitching. And to the extent that there's anything worth vlogging about, things that we may be doing, I'm going to show you that. So without much further ado, let's get to the stitching for November. I'm not really quite prepared. Oh, I will say this. Apologies for the state of the craft room. I took the whole week for Thanksgiving here in the United States. We celebrate Thanksgiving this past Thursday. And I took the week off. I took the Monday through Wednesday off in order to be able to do some cleaning and things along that lines. And the cleaning was this. And why does it always get worse before it gets better? So I did spend not a whole lot of time, like probably a total of about half a day, maybe 6 hours, you know, but working on cleaning. But a lot of this has been sorting. So a lot of this is I'm sorting all of my stickers that I use for my planners together. I've sorted my cross stitching stuff. I'm a member of the DAR, so it doesn't look like it, but I got some DAR stuff there. So it's so I'm just kind of organizing stuff, and all being well, at the end of maybe by the end of the month, I'll have one of my weekend Flossmas. I'll have a little tour of the craft space, a little bit more cleaned up. But it's probably gonna take a minute. So if you're gonna be one of those people who's gonna have to be distracted by clutter and stuff, I am not the channel for you. So you may want to take your space and cleaning anxiety elsewhere to someone else who has a little bit more structure and cleanup in their spot. But I'm hoping that doesn't stay too bad today. The goal for today, in terms of the cleanup stages that I'm doing, is that I have a 3-tier cart for my office supplies that I'm converting to still office supplies, but being able to hold all my planner supplies. So hopefully all of my planner stuff will get organized into that cart today. But we'll see. Y'all know, putting together carts and stuff like that, it's not always it's not what you think it's going to be. So anyway, so there we go. Let's get into some stitching. So in November, I stitched for 27 days. I put in 6,260 stitches into 5 projects. And it was a great month. I had a really good month. I had 3 finishes. One of those is a start and finish, and then 1 new start. So let's start with just the whip. Or should we go in order? Let's just go in order of what I did. So first up was that I had a finish for an evening stroll. So here it is. This was fully kitted by Autumn Lane Stitchery. So it's patterned by Autumn Lane Stitchery. And it was in Cassandra's mystery box in 2023. I think it's 2023. It may have been 2022, but I think it's 2023. And so here it is. It is 2/1 with the called for DMC on perforated paper, with as well as some beading, obviously, that you can see there. And the frame was designed by Autumn Lane Stitchery, and it came with the kit. And so I worked on this for 2 days after Halloween. I was trying to get a Halloween finish, but that didn't happen. And I put in 324 stitches into that. And it did come with a little, so it's like a little black thing, wood back, and a little stand did come with it, so it'll sit on the stand like so. Well, once it's centered. So there you go. That's finish number 1. And I'm excited about that. After that, I went to work on Bryson Bentley Badger. So one of the things that you will see this week or this month is I am doing the Jingle Ball. And I signed up for 2 classes. I won't be able to do both classes. I'm not even sure I can do the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery's class. Unfortunately, I am double booked on to Saturday, which is my DAR chapter's Christmas luncheon. So we are going to be attending that. And if we can get out of the luncheon quick enough, I'll be back in time for my class with the Frosted Pumpkin. But I'm more likely missing my first class with Lindy Stitches. So that's that. Thankfully, the videos for the classes are going to be available for 30 days afterwards. So while I may not be able to watch it live, I will be able to watch it and then hopefully have a little finish of that. But that being said, because I am going to be doing the Jingle Ball, I did sign up for the class with the Frosted Pumpkin to be able to learn how they do their flat folds. I did their flat finish class last year for Season's Greetings and really enjoyed their class. I really love spending time with the pumpkins. They're really a lot of fun. Some of my favorite designers. In fact, they are the ones who brought me back to stitching when I went to a stitching slump. And so anytime I can spend time with the pumpkins, I always take it up on that. So anyway, so this is the Bryson Bentley Badger for the class. And I had a start and finish. And so here he is in my version. Everything is 2/2. I have to look up it's Crystal Valor, 28 count linen, with the called for DMC. He's super cute. Look at how fun he is. I worked on him this took me 12 days to finish, and there was a total of 2,579 stitches is total. I do not count the back stitching, so just FYI if you're thinking about the counts. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to that class, and hopefully at some point in time this month you'll see a fully finish for Bryson Bentley. I expect so. Again, I'm really hoping to be back in time for that class. All right. Next up is another finish, but a whip. And I was just like, let's do a finish. Oh, is that a hint of what's coming? Not really. I don't have enough projects that are close enough to being a finish, but it is a hint to what the plan is for 2025. So, but this is another Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. This is Autumn Harvest Party. I have already finished. This is a series of 4 season, and I've done the winter, which is Winter Carriage Ride. And so I thought, well, it's fall. Let's give fall its due. So I went ahead and worked on my one fall pattern that I have, which is Autumn Harvest Festival. And this is also a finish for the month. And so here it is. Ta-da! And everything is 2/2 with the call for DMC and a couple of fancy flosses, a general arts and a weeks. And this is on Vellum, 14 count AIDA by Picture Disc Plus, and which is also the called for fabric. Isn't that awesome? I think they're so cute. I love the variation in autumn. I think that's really neat. So I will wait to fully finish these until I get the other done. I have obviously finished winter. I will now start spring, and then we have summer, and then who knows, maybe we'll actually have a full-on finish for those two this year. We'll see. No promises, right? Like, you stitch what you want to stitch, and you get done what you get done. All right. I did have another new start that I have picked up a new project to work on in my stitching into stands when we go to the Texans games, and that's going to be I am stitching the Houston Texans logo. I don't have what it will look like when it's done photo today, but I'll bring one next time. But this is where I got into 2 days. We had 2 games in November, so I took it to 2 games, and I put in 211 stitches total. Now this is the kit. So there is a kit. It is pricey. It is a pricey kit. And honestly, I don't love the pattern, the way that the star looks on it, and you'll see it when I get to it. But I have basically recharted the first I recharted it into Pattern Keeper so that I could have a Pattern Keeper version to help me with counting and everything. But also I was trying to see if I could somehow myself rechart the star, because the star doesn't look good, and you'll see it when I finally have the after picture. But yeah, so this will be a slow progress one, because I only will stitch on it at games, and we do have a couple of games this year. So I mean this month, so we will see some progress in that. Not today. Today we are away at the Jags, and where's the Jaguars? Jacksonville. I do have my Christmas mug. All right. And then last but not least, after all of those finishes and everything, I only ended up having about a couple of days to work on something new, or something else. And so I went back to the After SAL. I worked on this for 2 days, and I put in 274 stitches. Here it is in its entirety of where I am. But what I worked on is down here, which is I finished the castle, which basically was the drawbridge, the door, and then the lawn and trees. I did all the back stitching that is there. And again, I don't, and then of course what's not counted is I have only the half stitches of the border around that part. I added a lot more to that, but I won't count those stitches until they're fully done. And of course I don't count halves back stitching. So that's what I worked on. And this is again all called for by Frosted Pumpkin 2/2 on 16 count linen. And this linen is called Ever After, specifically for the kit. But again, let me show again the full picture of what it looks like. Whether or not I will continue to work on Ever After in December depends. Like, it just depends on what's going on with the countdown box that you're about to see in a minute. And going forward. So what are the plans for December stitching? I have a countdown box that we're going to open up day 1 today from Evertotes, and it's a modern folk embroidery pattern. And so it depends. Last time I did one of the Evertotes Jacob ones, the daily stitching was basically all I was able to get done, and I wasn't able to work on something else. But we'll see. But my plans is that I still have to make the little stocking for Lindy Stitch's class at the Jingle Ball. So that will probably be that will be a start and finish if I get it done. But that will probably be my focus stitching in December. I haven't decided which stocking I'm going to make yet. But that'll be my focus stitching outside of whatever I am doing for the Advent box. After that, we'll see. I have a couple of Christmas related patterns that will probably come in afterwards as well. After I finish the stocking for Lindy Stitches, that will be what I will stitch on after I am done with my daily Advent stitching. But we'll see. So you'll just have to tune in, I guess, or Flossmas to see how much stitching and things I get done. It's always you don't know. So all right. So with that, let's talk about what we're going to be opening up. I have 4 countdown boxes this year, and one of them though is not only, but it's 12 days. And so I will not start opening those until December 12th. And that one, just to show you what that is the Time Heist. This is from Some Little Things. This is the subscription box that I belong to for my planner stickers. And I never show you my planners, but I do put stickers in planners sometimes. But I'll start opening this on December 12th. But that is my 4th box, just so that you know it is there. In the order I will always do it in is kind of like from random. It's probably going to be random, honestly. I also got the Penzies Seasonings of Love countdown box as well. And so well, let's do this. I don't know if I will. Actually, let's see. Make sure there's 25. Yes, there's 25. I don't know if I am going to make recipes with everything because it's a daily recipe. Let's be real. I'm probably not gonna do that. But this is the inside of the Pensies admin box, right? Like, oh, look at that. All the hope, embrace hope, all the people. That's lovely, isn't it? All right, so let's open up day one. But hopefully I'll make some recipes involving some of these seasonings. I like a good experimental recipe, and my husband is pretty experimental too, so he's willing to do that. All right, so we have the world's best ground pepper. Well, I don't know. There's a specific recipe that we could use for ground pepper, but now we have some ground pepper. All right, awesome. We actually don't use pepper a lot. I have a very sensitive stomach, and so we don't use a lot of pepper in our seasonings of stuff. All right. Next up, I'm going to show you. I'm going to try. Hold on. I got to bend down. I have the Missouri Quilt Company's countdown box. So I followed Sarah for I swear I'm stitching. If you're not watching her, she's great. I think she does also do a Flossmas video. I don't know if it's daily, but I think she does a Flossmas video too, but it might be a weekly one. But last year she opened it, and I asked her, and I had contacted her when they got on sale in the spring, whether or not she would do it again, like she felt like it was worth the money and stuff like that, because this isn't not an inexpensive countdown box, and she really, really recommended it. So here it is. Here's the box. So, sealed up, day one opening, letter opener. By the way, I hope you all know there's going to be wrinkling noises in an advent box opening. All right. Probably should have opened this before, but you never know. Like you just want it to be. Oh my goodness! It's a box in a box. Boxception. All right. Oh, let me show you. Boxception. All right. Put this down to get this open. Oh, isn't this riveting television? Okay, all right. Here's this box. Oh my goodness, I'm getting a workout today. We're trying to we're decorating our tree today. Tree's up, but we were planning on decorating it. We'll see. Like, this might have been my workout for today. All right. Hold on. Oh, never mind. Okay. So here it is. It's just a lid box, so. That's what the top of the box looks like. All right, so, it's not in any kind of order down here. I'm going to have to look for number one. That might be a project for today, to organize the box, to find the numbers. But I guess that's part of the fun. Oh, I found number two. Keep that up, I guess. Yeah. So while I'm doing this, the owner of Missouri Star Quilt Company is also doing an unboxing video, which I thought was really neat. So their videos are going to be released at midnight, the night of, and so I guess the idea is that you can open your item along with her, and which I thought was which I think is sweet. Sounds like it's pre-recorded. She became really viral for her videos and things, and that's really how Missouri Star kind of launched itself, because she would make like these how to quilt videos, and so, but anyways, all right. So here's number one. I'll watch the videos and tell y'all about them. Not now, because that'd be silly. I'm opening up another. I'm opening up a thing. I don't know why. I'm one of those kids that when I was a kid, would gingerly do it. But my mom was not one of those reused wrapping paper people. So I don't know where I got that from. OCD maybe. All right. Let's see. All right. Oh, there's two things. Oh, they go together. So that Jenny's the name of the woman who owns Missouri Star Company. So this is Jenny's Scrappy Fabric Card Making Kit. It creates 6 greeting cards and 6 gift card holders. And it came with So Light fusible interfacing. So that you can make it. Let's open this up together. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. So yeah, like it's a full-on little kit here. Boop. And let's see. So it has a card. And then these are like little templates, it looks like. Cardboard for something. And then instructions. It does not look like it has the felt. So yeah, I gotta find fabric scraps in general for the different designs. And so this is what it looks like the different designs are. Isn't that sweet? I don't know if I'll make these this time around, but we'll see. I don't actually keep, believe it or not, as a quilter, I don't keep scraps. I'm not a scrappy quilter, so I don't keep if they're big enough for me to put into a quilt, then I keep it, but otherwise I tend to toss them into my fabric recycling. Judge me. It's just not the way I quilt. It's just, you know, I feel like I'm already so much of a hoarder of stuff. I don't know what to do with this. It doesn't make sense to put things back into. See, this is why I actually was cleaning my office and my space, because I knew I was going to end up like having a bunch of stuff, and I needed to be able to know where I could put things. So, because I don't have any place to put anything. All right. Okay. Next is the cross stitch one. Everyone's like endured the non-cross stitch one. All right. So my address was not on the other box. I don't think I did. Anyway, so it says here, open me on December 1st. And so I've been patiently waiting and I have not opened it until December 1st. Part of my cleaning today is going to be like how to set up all of my advent stuff so that way I can move around in my space here. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, spoilers. A little late. All right. Packing list. All right. So this is what it looks like in the box. Just to show you how the box came packaged. So it came like this. And so we have the linen, which I assume I opened up today. And then we have the Nordic holiday countdown, and put this down. And so the last one I did, I gotta be careful because there is a chart on here. They had all the instructions, and then you filled in the blank of the name of the color floss as you went. And so just to kind of let you know what. Just reading quickly, the chart is designed for 25 different colors, so each day we're getting a new skein of floss, which will be used for that day. Some days there'll be a previous floss, but for the most part, it looks like it's going to be that. It's 3 independent craft businesses that's hosted and organized by Caroline of Evertotes. The pattern is by Jacob and Modern Folk Embroidery, and using linen and floss exclusively produced for this project by Carrie from Roxy Floss Co. And it's been planned. And, you know, so very, very excited for it. So let's do this. Let's see. Carolyn also uploads a video on her countdown on a daily basis. So, and Jacob also, I think that if you subscribe to it, you get to see it. But he also does a lot of little fun things on his little Flosstube where for this as well. All right. So the pattern, the fabric is glacial. I got the 32 count linen because that is my preferred linen count. Ooh, look how pretty this is. It's gonna be. I don't think the color's gonna be right. The color's not right. I'll adjust the lighting in the future. So, all right. So that is the fabric, and this is in order. I don't have to worry about going out of order looking for it. So here's number one. Going forward, I'll also be sure I have all of my stuff. Oh, lots of goodies on day one. Oh my goodness, lots of goodies on day one. All right, let's pull everything out. So first up, I got some needles, some John James needles, size 28. I do like a John James needle. And then I guess you got to have all of the stuff you need to be able to do your project. Let's see. Is there a back? Do I have anything with a back? No, I don't have anything with a back. So sorry. We're just going to deal. So, needle minder. Thing to keep your threads together. And then I have an ornament. Look at that. Got a little ribbon for the ornament as well. And number one, won't show you the chart, obviously. At least I don't think I showed you the chart. There we go. It's day one of our holiday countdown. We hope you'll enjoy this ride this year. To kick things off, I prepared the first song for you today, which you can hear on the Modern Folk Embroidery YouTube channel. So there's a song. And there's a sleigh. So I wonder what the song is going to be. Obviously, I cannot show you the back because it is the beginning of the stitching. Today one is 248 stitches. So let's see what we can get done today. I usually average between 200 and 300 stitches in an evening. So we'll see. And then the first color is called Suitable. Here it is. And then we'll put it up against the fabric. I'm so sorry the lighting is not right. I really will try to fix this going forward so that way the lighting is a little bit better. All right. New start today. All right. Exciting. And that's it. That's all the stuff I'm opening. Now, I know what you're thinking. So you can't finish like that. It's not. So I'm going to do a brief update on life. So my dog Peggy, for those of you who have followed my channel, I may have mentioned before that she has had some health problems, and she is on the other end of that. Thankfully, let's not go on that. We won't know for at least a year for those, just like human cancer. There is a period of time where we won't know if she's truly in remission, but the prognosis is looking good at this point, not good. But unfortunately, she now has a problem with her eye, and we're monitoring that really closely. That's just to let you know that we have a couple of appointments with her with the specialist in the next couple of days, Monday and Tuesday. Well, Monday we don't have anything scheduled. Monday is we're staying at home and watching her. And then Tuesday we have an appointment with a specialist. And there's a strong possibility that will impact my Flosstube recording and things along that lines, because we anticipate her going into surgery on Tuesday for her eye. And so we're kind of planning on that. But that's just more of an FYI. If for some reason I am unable, and the reason for tomorrow is basically because we are monitoring her for emergency needs, and if we end up having to go to the emergency room. So this is just more of a FYI, just in case I don't upload. But also it could be I just don't upload because I just didn't get around to recording and uploading. So we're cautiously optimistic that Peggy will be okay, but it's just letting you know, not to be a downer. But it's just a reality of what's going on in my life right now. So, all right, with that, we're going to finish with a silly joke, of course. Now, last year I ordered something from Etsy, which was basically a bunch of kid jokes. They're kid Christmas jokes. And there was enough jokes in there for 2 years of the Advent countdown. So all of those jokes, I took out all the ones. I didn't put them back in. All the jokes that were said last year have been said. So these are new jokes. My return of the pathetic singing snowman globe. See, I don't know if I'll try to fix that. It's kind of humorous to me. All right, you ready? Why is a broken drum one of the best gifts you can receive? Because you can't beat it. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate everyone who sticks around and waited for me to return to making these videos. Obviously, today was a little bit longer, 30 minutes. Going forward, they are only going to be just me opening up the 3 boxes and show you progress from yesterday's stitching on the Nordic calendar countdown, and then anything else that I may have been working on. But otherwise, and then, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Wherever you are, I hope that you are having a stitchy good time, and happy Flossmas, everyone.